I'm ready to go
You
home.
want to know how I know you're ready to go?
How?
Because you're wearing the 2 a.m. podcast merch, which
Exactly,
will
baby.
shortly be available on our website.
Exactly. Greetings from the stew, by the way.
Greetings from the
L Stew. There we go. Check it out. Give him the full flex.
Got the front,
Mmm.
got the back. We even got the side. Yep.
So, how have you been?
I'm just chill.
What?
Oh, shit.
No way, dude.
Nah.
You're kidding. It's the man himself.
The boy's back.
The man, the myth, the legend,
I guess
the
he's
beard.
the beard.
Tony Poppins.
Tony
Zay
Poppins
Taj.
is back.
Welcome back, Mr. Poppins.
Whoa, why so
Welcome
aggressive,
back.
dude?
I mean, I haven't seen you forever.
Just a nice little dab.
Aggression, dude. You gotta have balance. Remember?
We've
You
seen
gotta be
each other for the
aggressive on
past
some
4
days.
days. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Okay. That was staged as
If you couldn't
as,
tell.
yeah,
Obviously.
as high of a platform it can be. You know, that's how staged it was. I knew you'd like that one.
Like the drunk girl dancing on the table.
Yeah.
Elevated.
So Rica, dude, Rica,
Rica.
what's going on?
What's up with Rika?
I don't know.
How
What's
sh-
up with Rica?
How'd she treat you?
Yeah, I mean, you told me like, like sometimes I'm used to waking up to my alarm, for example. You're used to waking up to something else.
Yeah, just imagine being woken up by howler monkeys every morning at 6 a.m.
How do they sound?
I can't replicate it.
What
it's
is it?
too.
Okay,
It's
tell,
like a,
tell me if I'm wrong.
No, that's like a toucan.
That's like a parrot, bro.
That's like a.
No,
they
I
did
thought-
have parrots too.
No,
Really?
I thought howler monkeys were like whoop, 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 whoop. Like they made like some trippy like siren sounding.
Imagine that, but deeper toned, way deeper toned.
It's the sound of the police. Whoop.
And it'd be annoying sometimes because it's like, I don't know what they're either fighting or they're trying to mate,
Yeah.
but they're small monkeys, so they're not huge. But I think they're called howler monkeys.
Huge. They're not
Can
huge.
you imagine just like 4:30 a.m. You're just like, yeah,
dude,
there we go.
There was a time so I stayed in a hostel for 2 days. That was with Dalton
Mm-hmm.
before we got into the actual center, and there was in one of the hostels. There's a 3-legged dog. And Dalton just wakes me up in the middle, like probably 7 in the morning, and he's like, "Yo, did you hear what happened at like 5 in the morning?" And I'm like, "No." And he proceeded to talk about how this 3-legged dog and this fucking monkey were duking it out in the middle, in
How do you
front
think
of
he
the
lost
hostel.
a leg, bro?
Oh my
I don't
god.
know,
He's
bro.
got a temper.
So that was a whole situation at 5 a.m.
Yeah, I slept through it.
That was the 5 a.m. podcast.
He said they were
Missed
going
it.
batshit crazy. So
Well, rise and shine.
Could you imagine you walked over, people were like placing bets and shit.
Oh my god.
It's like, I'm
Just
giving
dice.
3-1 odds on the howler monkey.
Yeah, on the
Over
howler.
here, come on, bring it
Hey,
in.
howler
Bring
it
it in.
but no, it was a fun experience. It was very hot, very humid.
Yeah.
What else?
You sound elated to talk about it.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
Filled with
processing it.
jubilation.
I'm just processing it, but I learned a lot about the game. So usually my normal position during a game is either attacking mid or striker.
Mhm.
Now I was told by the coach that I should be more of a left back. So more of a defensive player, but also somebody who's able to go up and come back for defensive roles. But it makes a lot of sense.
How many days of observation was that?
What do you mean?
Like your coach said that, like, after noticing like your play,
Oh, probably a couple days.
couple days,
Probably the first session.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Not
I had
even.
it dialed.
You're Zayd? He just hops off the plane? Yeah, yeah, he's left back corner, bro.
Just put him back there. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, but other than that, I'm just honestly, honestly the first day back,
Mhm.
you saw me, like I told you I was down,
Yeah.
and it was just because so much was happening, and it was simultaneously going quickly and slowly, but I think my brain was just pumping out all these chemicals.
Well, what was happening?
What do you mean?
That's what we're trying to understand. That's the story. We want the story. What
Yeah.
was it like? How were the facilities? Were the people cool? Like, how intensive was the soccer?
People amazing. I developed a lot of friendships from that experience. The facility was really nice. It was imagine a very nice Airbnb in the middle of the jungle.
Okay.
Training sessions were excellent. We were pushed, to our limit. We had 2-a-days sometimes. So training session at 10 a.m. It was the first training session 10 a.m. Second training session around 3 p.m. And it was just hot as fuck during the whole time. So it took me at least 3.5 weeks to get used to it.
Yeah, it's the humidity for me.
It is absolutely insane.
That shit drains you. It's like when you
Yeah.
get out of the shower, you're like, am I still in the shower? You're like, what the
No,
hell's
literally.
going on?
But isn't it crazy that you went to Costa Rica? Just think about it for a
It
second.
feels like a dream.
Yeah, but did you like further examine why? Like, look at life here. Right, just
Mhm.
fast paced, always on the go. You know everything around you. You got like anyone to hit up.
Mm-hmm.
Constantly somewhere to eat, really close to you, things like that, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you just fly out and you're in this like jungle.
Where you
Nearest
have to.
McDonald's is like 12 miles, and that's like the only place to eat at that point.
No,
Other than
there's no McDonald's where we were
Okay.
staying.
I don't know who the hell mentioned McDonald's, but probably someone else.
Yeah, right.
I mean, the closest thing was
But,
a
yeah.
market, and that
Mhm.
was like a 12-mile bike ride.
God, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
So
and-
in order to get snacks, you would have to work out your snacks. You'd be
It's like-
fully drenched in sweat.
That's a fair trade-off, though.
It is. It is a fair trade-off.
that's 24 miles just to get
But when you
Nah.
also have 2 training
Snacks.
sessions,
peanuts. Imagine you get there and then you're just like, damn, I have no appetite anymore.
dude.
Why'd I even come here?
It's too late.
No,
Yeah.
how could you imagine riding that entire way, like reaching for your pocket, and you're like,
Yeah.
I don't have my wallet.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. In what world are they gonna accept Apple Pay?
there were 2 specific things I was craving.
Yeah.
So within the first week and a half, I was craving pizza.
Mm-hmm.
It took me about 2 weeks to satisfy that craving. And then the second was a Snickers bar. And it took me
Snickers bar?
it took me almost 2.5 weeks to satisfy that one as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why'd you make the perilous journey of 12 miles through the jungle
Basically.
to get a Snickers
It
bar?
was actually pretty hard to find.
Can you imagine? Everyone's always seated because if someone gets up, hey man, since you're up,
You mind traveling across the entire fucking country to get me some food?
text me what you want.
my
I'll
God.
be back tomorrow.
I'll be back tomorrow. I'll get a hotel room on the way.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
need a bike, 2 spare tires, a machete,
it's the
and
wor-
2 days worth of water.
It's the worst place to be a leader, dude. Honestly. But that's
Yeah.
down. I'm glad you.
Tropical living.
Yeah, I'm glad you experienced that. That's dope. I have yet to do that.
And now I just want to travel more, so
Hell yeah.
Got the bug.
More to come.
I got the bug.
You got bit by the bug.
Yes, sir.
Which leads me to our next thing. We're starting the 2 a.m. travel agency. No, I'm kidding. I wish.
Imagine.
Can you imagine?
I wish, dude.
I
That
think I
would be
recall-
so cool though if we just made like custom vacations for people though.
Yeah,
I mean, at the same time, who the hell uses a travel agency anymore?
Nobody.
old people.
I was gonna say my mom.
Yeah,
my mom
I mean,
used one.
Well, fewer people are even using Airbnb now, just because it's so expensive.
I thought it was for COVID reasons. That's why they dropped off.
The cleaning fee is at least double the amount of the normal
yeah,
price.
of the
Yeah.
actual rent.
Is that why Verbo's taken off so much?
I don't know how Verbo is.
I know nothing about it.
No, Verbo. They just offer more, like
Options.
catering to like whatever you desire. Airbnb is more
Mm.
like you could just list anything, really.
Verbo, I cater to your
Verbo.
desires.
Verbo.
Kai
Don't
showed me
go
this.
to Airbnb. They don't
Yeah.
know how to please you like I do.
Yes. And that's why my name is Verbo.
Verbo.
No, Kai Chang, a previous guest who
Yes.
we've had on, he hit me up about this thing that he was renting with some friends. It was a Verbo mansion.
Whoa.
This thing is a baller pad. It rooms 35 people,
Shit.
and it's in wine country. So
Wow.
Temecula.
Like Napa? Oh,
Temecula.
okay. Okay.
Dude,
How much was it a night?
yo,
That's the real
send the
question.
link.
Do you know?
I think it was like 1,200.
For 35
I think so.
person-
I think so.
That's not that bad. Like I know that's okay, that's a lot of money to spend on a a place for a night. I get that. But for 35 people, only 1,200
You
bucks.
get your own
Yeah, that's-
tennis
that's
court.
Own
your
tennis
own-
court?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
that
that's
might
nothing.
be that might
Yeah.
be a deal.
That's
Like-
It's in Temecula.
It's
I mean,
Yeah.
it's far away.
It's pretty much an all-inclusive stay at that point.
Like if you and 35 friends got together to split that tab.
Mm-hmm. Super cheap.
Yeah, right?
It'd be a
Kidding
wild
me?
rager. That's for sure.
And what's even better is on the listing, they're like no parties.
Yeah.
No parties.
You can only stay at this 35-person mansion.
Like, what's the point?
that-
Then?
Tennis court, basketball court.
Oh, damn it. That means I have to uninvite Dylan Francis.
No
And Dubs.
Skrillex, Marshmallow.
Skrillex,
They're off
yeah,
the
man.
table.
How did the month feel while I was gone?
I was so alone. I hate.
Well, obviously you were alone.
This is how I felt. The first 2
Obviously.
weeks, they flew by.
They did.
After that, it was just like, yo, Zay's been gone for a while. And it hasn't even been a month yet. And then it just started slowing down.
Like the last week dragged on. It felt like a long time.
Yeah.
That's
don't
how
know
the
what
last
happened.
4 or 5 days felt for me.
Mm.
The in between traveling,
Yeah.
through different places, it took
Yeah.
fucking forever.
But at the same time, we were wrapping up school and like doing all this. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of like the end of the year kind of stuff.
Yeah, we were having like a really rough ass time with school. Meanwhile, you're like,
Yeah.
don't mind me. Bring me another Mai Tai,
Yeah.
please, in my
Uh,
hammock.
I'm just
Mm.
coasting with my bitch Rica over here.
Rica, she keeps me stable.
She keeps
Mew,
me
mew, mew,
Quiet.
She
Mhm.
grounds my psyche.
You know, in California, I only traveled to the 7th Satori.
Mhm.
There, I was able to reach the 11th. I'm sorry. We just have to do this.
I
you know?
opened
Of
up.
course.
I opened up my chakras and let the energy flow through me whilst with
Mm.
Rica.
Oh, Rica, you smell love.
Interesting bit of
Smell of chamomile and sorrowed dreams. You benevolent and interesting mistress.
interesting bit of political info that I've been told while I was actually there.
Oh, really?
China has bought one of the main ports to Costa Rica.
Oh,
shit.
my God.
Shocker, but not big shocker, right?
Yeah.
And when you get from San Jose to Puerto Viejo, that is like a 5 to 8 hour bus ride just
Mhm.
because of the traffic,
Mhm.
because they only have one road. So what China did is they bought one of the ports, and I believe they made a deal where in exchange for that they were going to build the other side of the main road.
Oh, it was
to make that connection.
It was like essentially a highway, but it was one lane for both directions.
Yeah.
Oof. That's rough.
It's very rough because
Yeah.
there's traffic and
Wait, but what's China getting in return for that? I mean, because they paid for the port. Well, I guess they're just the right to the port. That
I
might
don't know
be
the
worth
specifics,
enough,
but I just know they're involved.
Listen,
Hmm.
China,
what about them?
port,
China.
Costa Rica. Do you see where I'm going with this?
Country,
State,
Export.
city.
GDP.
small
I
town.
have no idea what I'm saying. No, but not for real though. It's China. Like the thing is with China, every move they make, you can't tell what it is until it's too late. That's usually how it's been.
Hmm.
So we don't know yet. This could be a good play. It could be maybe like
I feel
leveraging
like
or
it
lowering
just-
costs of something to do with manufacturing.
Well, let's just look at the positive for that scenario, right? The people who live there, I mean, they may not want China to buy out their port and then, like, maybe buy out other parts of the country, but they are getting some really needed positives. For example, functioning highway.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's a positive right there.
To put it into perspective, a lot of the locals that I played with that trained with us, they don't have hot water to shower in.
Yeah.
Mm.
They only have cold. And a lot of them don't have shoes.
Mm,
So,
yeah. Just to paint the picture for you.
It's messed up.
but yeah, it's an interesting place. There's a lot of tourists as well, a lot of hostels.
Yeah, so maybe by China buying that port, it'll actually like open them up to some more types of trade.
Yeah. Business
Probably.
reasons.
Yeah. It's advantageous for
I
both
hope so. That'd be
parties.
great for that country.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And great for China.
Great for
China.
China. Yeah.
It's China
He's-
with a G.
He's gone. Oh well,
China.
bro. Trump got banned by Facebook for a year or 2 years.
I thought it
2
was
years?
for life.
No.
No, it was 2
they
years.
changed it.
Was
2
Twitter for
years.
life?
I don't remember.
I
I
don't
think
so.
I just heard banned for Twitter, but I don't know how long.
Okay.
Could be unbanned. Mm.
I don't know.
I don't know why we keep talking about him.
Yeah, why is he
I don't
still
know.
in the news?
I
Like,
don't know, but that's why it's just like every
I-
once in a while you just see it come up.
Is it
Like,
weird I hear about his name more than I hear about the current president's name?
Yes.
Is that strange?
Yes, that is.
I hear about Trump in the news, like on CNN, MSNBC, whatever you want to call him, like way more than I hear anything about Biden.
My God,
Yeah.
I hear more about Biden and Harris than I do about Trump at the moment.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I don't. Well, then again, I'm not really into the news, like so.
that's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
I've kind
Please
of
don't be.
I tuned all that shit out. I unfollowed all of like my news and meme pages on
Yeah.
Instagram. I
Do it
like,
for your mental health.
yeah.
What
I
ab-
cut down
yeah.
on. By the way, if you ever want to stop a bad habit, like for an app purpose or whatever, go to your cellular usage. Like for example, if you watch YouTube too much while you're on the go, it's
Mhm.
taking too much of your plan. Just turn it off. Like you go into your settings, you go to the cellular data usage or whatever it is, and like for certain apps, you can turn it off. Like
You won't be able to access it outside.
Mhm.
Yeah,
with
unless you have
Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah,
That makes sense.
that's good. You'd kind of just limit it to like when you're stationary or
Yeah, like basically
dedicated time.
when you're at home or like at a Starbucks or something like that. That's all you really need it for. Like,
Yeah.
unless you need to like look something up really quick. But
Yeah. Well, okay. What kind of type of people are you? Like, if you were to
What
no,
type
no,
of
no,
people are
real quick, real
you?
quick. If you went
Who
to
are
Starbucks,
you?
if you went to Starbucks and you ordered a drink and I don't know, they took 10 to 15 minutes to make it, and you're
Mhm.
just chilling. Are you an observer or would you rather just distract yourself with your phone?
Observer all day.
Same,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
same.
I like to people watch.
Yeah, it's good. It's different. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we're all on the same page where it comes to like dedicating time for a specific thing, whether it's a lazy form of movement or not. You know,
Mm-hmm.
could be eye scrolling. I don't know. Sometimes I just want to sit there like this. Dude, you know how sick it would be if there was, you know, we have like face detection.
Yeah.
What if there's like eye roll detection so that you could just scroll with your eyes?
That used to be a thing. I had a phone that had that.
What?
Yeah, it was the Galaxy S4. They had that.
Oh my god, that's
That begs the question.
what?
We know that looking at a close screen all day worsens your eyesight.
Mhm.
So does moving your eyes in a different range of motion like that improve it? Or at least,
No.
No, because
okay,
they
no,
have-
but
they have-
I get his point.
I
they
miss
have
these
eye
Zaydisms.
exercises.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
eye exercises specifically to reduce the strain.
Okay.
Well, of course, you're only going up and down, so I don't know. Fried theories.
I know. I think it has like eye exercises have more to do with where your focal length is than how often
well, it's
you're
usually
blinking
like
or
stuff like
turning it.
this.
I feel like I need to cross my right leg over my left one just so we can all be in solidarity.
Oh,
so we could all play footsies too.
no, so we can be classy.
Classe.
Classé.
Classe it is.
No, but with that
Hmm.
phone thing on the S4, it worked kinda. Like that was a phone they were really trying to bring in like motion sensing
Mhm.
in, right? So like one of their big features was if you wanted to answer a call and your hands were dirty or wet, yeah, you would just like, you know, if you would normally swipe to the left or whatever to answer the call, you just go like that over the phone and it would pick
Ah.
up. And what was even cooler was like, you know, at that point, I think there was something where you could say like speaker mode and then it would turn on speaker. So like you really don't have to touch your phone. That was
Hmm.
cool. The eye scrolling thing kind of worked. Like kinda. It worked better on YouTube though, which was really trippy. Like if you were watching a video and somebody said like called your name, whatever, they're like, "Hey Logan," I'm like, "What's up?" It would stop the video if you looked away.
Really?
Yeah, that was really cool.
Wow. That's like
I don't know why they got rid of that functionality. That was a very smart play.
I feel like they had to work on it a lot more. And they were like, nah, there's probably other ideas out there.
Because with the eye scrolling one, it was like not if you looked at the bottom of the screen with like just your eyes, you went like that at the
Yeah.
bottom, it would work like 50% of the time. But for it to really work, you had to go like that, like
Ah.
and move your head to do it.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah. So you're just in public like
Yeah.
like nodding all the time.
Yeah, because I
trying
would
to read
imagine the
shit.
sensitivity has to be pretty high if it was just your eye and not your head movement. Too.
Exactly.
And that would mess up a lot of things. Switch tabs, and
I
you're like,
swear-
no, what are you doing?
Like I feel like certain things in tech, like we had it a while back with phones and then they got rid of it and
Mhm.
now it's come back. Like my biggest example was on that S4 as well. It was one of the first phones that I can remember where it allowed you to multitask, right? So you could have one thing above and it would be like Internet Explorer and then underneath you could have like a split screen like on Windows
Mhm.
and it would be like YouTube underneath.
Is it like when you play a video on Safari? Now you can just swipe down and it just takes it to another place.
Yeah, Apple almost directly stole that functionality like from Android, but
That's
at the
fine.
same time they all steal from each other, so it's like
Yeah.
what else is new?
Plus
Multiple
Apple's way
display. There's
better.
only so many ideas when it comes to a mobile phone, regardless.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna end up using it.
I'm just waiting till somebody comes out with the one that's like literally just a pane of glass that you can see through. So like when you take a picture, it's not like, you know, you're looking at a screen, you're literally looking at the thing you want to take a picture of.
Yeah,
I think that's going to be cool.
yeah, that would be cool.
They better make that indestructible.
I think before that even comes around, I think the brain implant thing will be more prevalent though.
Yeah,
You
I was
think so?
I was just listening to JRE's podcast with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Degrassi.
He was so negative,
Dude,
on that podcast.
right? That's what
Yeah.
I was telling him. I'm like, bro, this whole podcast, he was just shitting on Joe.
I feel like
Yeah,
a lot
it
of
was like-
scientists are like that,
No,
or astrophysicists.
No, like for example, like Joe he's not a scientist.
yeah,
Right? He's just a
but
normal
he
person.
speaks to a lot of scientists and also science educators.
Here's
so.
what pissed me off, okay? Is that I get it. Neil's a scientist, right?
Yeah.
He likes the language of science too.
And he has degrees, so,
Yeah.
you know.
So Joe would be talking about something like this molecule fell from
no,
something.
he'd
be like, whoa, you can't analyze it like that. You know, if you were in the world of science, this would be completely false. You cannot word it like that. You're writing a report.
Yeah,
and he's
his-
like, I'm not writing a report. I'm just fucking talking to you.
Yeah.
You know, like relax.
Like the past 2 or 3, I feel like the past 2 times Neil's been on, he's been like on edge. Like something's up with him. I don't know.
Yeah.
what
Probably
it-
just taking like, I don't know, testosterone or something.
I don't know.
Neil
Maybe not.
deGrasse Tyson injecting
But the
testosterone.
thing, like, I don't know why, because like I enjoy Neil deGrasse Tyson.
love him,
I
yeah.
love
Yeah.
his work. I love almost everything he does. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's just kind of weird to see him act that way, like so aggressive. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it's his profile.
Maybe he's just so tired of normies just acting like they understand the lingo of
Yeah,
science
I
that
think
he's just
that's the
probably
thing.
what it is.
That's what I understood, or like what I took from it, or like how I felt about it, is that he feels very probably like he was saying, like the way he talks about aliens is like they exist,
and it's so dismissive.
Yeah.
Like
and for him, and it's like yeah, but how do we know we saw it? I don't care about the video. How do we know they saw it, or how do we know this, or how do we know
Mhm.
that? He's like, no, form of life exists outside of here, whatever.
yeah.
And stuff like that. But then he would just bring it back to like, okay, yeah, we have evidence, but the evidence is not evidence because no one actually saw it. I'm like, what? What are you
Is-
talking about? Like, it's very, very scientific.
No, it makes sense because his main gripe was it was on the subject of UFOs, and Joe said something like, okay, we saw or they saw something about the UFO.
And it's like, oh, who saw?
And-
How did they see?
and
it?
he was talking about
Yeah.
no, you need to say specifically that it deals with the instruments that saw it, and there could be a problem
Mhm.
with the instrumentation.
I get
Yeah.
it. He thinks of it as literally filing a report. That's his language.
Well, I mean, that's how you have to do it.
Yeah, it's how you have
because,
to do it
I
in
mean,
science.
One of the most brutal communities on the planet is the scientific or mathematic community, which I mean,
which
you
is
can't-
basically science.
you can branch them together, but mathematics and there's some differences for what they deal with,
Mm-hmm.
right? One focuses purely with numbers, the other uses numbers to analyze stars, so or medicine or whatever it is, right? But
Yeah.
I mean, they go to such a length of scrutiny because they have to for validity purposes. They're scientists. They want to make sure what they're doing is 100% or as close to 100% accurate as they can.
Yeah.
Right. That's
Mhm.
why if they have that's why in order for a theory to become like proof or hard fact, right, it has to be easily replicated multiple times. Like right now, I don't know if you're aware of this, but our understanding of the universe or our understanding of physics and the universe just got shattered
Mhm.
recently when they were doing some, I think it was research in CERN, the particle accelerator.
Mhm.
They found like I can't even begin to explain it. It's so
like
wild.
a new particle.
It's like a whole new form of
Matter?
no, not matter. It's just a way that it's a way that we interact. I guess matter interacts with the universe via physics. Like, and we didn't think it was possible before, but now it's like we kind of have repeatable evidence of it to a degree,
Mhm.
enough so that people or scientists are just head over heels for what it means. But they have to, even though it's like some crazy new discovery, there's still those scientists out there that are like they're like, no, it's not true. Like, I need better evidence. I need this. I need that. And it's like, it's been replicated twice at this, or it wasn't the same exact result, but it was close enough for it to be considered conclusive by some, if not most, scientists.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's just a brutal ass community, man.
I don't get those people just because it's like, how far can you take it? Like, is there a point to which you finally come up with the ultimate answer to
Well,
everything?
That's the question.
Listen,
And even if you do have it, what are you going to do with it?
as far as
Figure
your
out
mind,
something else to research.
as far as your mind can go, that's basically the limit. Like the more shit you think of and colliding things together and whatever, it's basically never. It's kind of like, to me, it's kind of like music.
Hmm.
You can always, you may not invent something new, but you can take some of the past and create something new.
That's true.
Because there's so many possible
Yeah.
combinations that it's limitless.
And it all starts with an idea.
Yeah.
the best example of that currently is lo-fi, by far.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
You're
keep
mixing
knocking 'em
like
out.
You're taking songs from like anywhere from the 30s through the 80s,
Mhm.
and then you're just essentially recycling it to a point where it's recognizable enough, but it's also different enough to be
Mhm.
something new.
yeah, has that vintage crisp.
Dude, I
but
love me
then-
some lo-fi.
Yeah.
But then like hip hop beats.
I like some chill beats to study to.
Yeah, dude.
Chill beats
No,
money too.
Yeah, lo-fi beats to make money too.
Did
That's
you see that one?
my
No,
favorite.
I have not.
He's
Ever
wearing a
since
Gucci
Doge.
hat,
That
wearing-
that kind of defeats the purpose of lo-fi.
and he's on
like,
his like trading.
Yeah, he's like.
Is it the Wall Street Bets, dude? Like,
Probably.
Yeah, you're just like what? And it just says Shopify on his computer screen. Yep, it's the future right there.
It's the future.
the future.
Hello, we only accept PayPal and Doge. That's it.
Okay, I have something to bring up. It's a
What is
different topic, but
No,
oh
let's
my
not talk
God.
about it. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know if you guys saw this.
I mean, feels like he's trespassing, right? Look,
up, hold
warning, no trespassing, mother. Anyway, continue.
Hold up, distract the
Distract.
audience while I find this.
Oh, let me distract them. Hey guys, so
This is
on a
distraction.
scale of 1 to 10, how beautiful is Logan?
I was gonna ask the same thing about you.
Really?
No, not
Okay,
at all.
damn it. See, I thought our feelings were reciprocated, but I guess not.
Okay,
I
so
mean, now that you asked, audience, rate Saeed on a scale of 1 to 10.
Rate both of us on a scale of 1
Yeah,
to 10.
rate all of us on a
On
scale
a
of 1 to
scale
10.
of 1.
Just rate us, please. For the love of God, I need positive affirmations.
rate us.
All right, we'll give you 5 seconds.
So that's too long.
He's not
bro.
done.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. Now you
now
may speak.
you can make. Yeah, you may speak.
So I don't know. I don't know who specifically did this. Okay, but a group polled Americans
Okay.
on whether or not they would be able to beat a bunch of different animals in a fight.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's fucking sick.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Who are you fighting?
so
Martha.
6% of Americans think they could beat a grizzly bear in a fight, and 8% of Americans think they could beat a lion in one.
And you said it was 6% of Americans? So they have Russian influence within them?
You think so?
No, not at all.
No. If not, it's a much less.
Only
percentage.
23% of them think they could beat a large dog in one, and 58% being sure they would lose.
No, I could take on a bear, but not a dog.
What makes
No,
people
you know, what kind of dog are we talking?
Pitbull.
any dog?
It'd F you up, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, most large dogs. Would
Yeah, I
fuck
feel like
you up.
most large, like even a golden retriever, that dog would annihilate you if it wanted to kill you. Oh, that's gonna be a rough
Mhm,
fight.
mhm.
You better play dirty.
You know what this
Yeah.
goes to show?
Mhm.
It shows how bubble wrapped Americans are, like how skewed their perception of reality is.
That 23% think they could.
No.
Uh,
That let's just go for
that-
the edge cases.
yeah,
that
like
8% think they can beat a grizzly bear.
Also, can we be real? How many Americans are they asking? Did they ask like 1,000? Like, or did they ask 108 of them said,
I
yeah,
mean-
I could take a bear?
But the
Like,
number-
is that
when it
8%
says
of
the
all
number,
Americans?
the number for both a lion and grizzly bear should be 0.
Well, I
Yeah.
agree for sure,
Yes.
but like,
What are
But
we doing
even
here?
then,
No, but what I'm
you just
saying
have
is,
to
like-
assume when it says Americans, it means nationwide.
but it's like, what's the sample size?
I don't know, but you just have to assume that it's still
Let's just say the sample size was just Florida.
yeah.
Even that's like the worst example.
Yeah. There's not a single grizzly.
That's not a fair sample size, like, or like just even a sample destination to choose from. Like, if you're
Yeah.
gonna talk about Americans, you go to every state.
Yeah.
No, for sure. I don't. I
Not just
don't know. I don't want to
Floridians.
Well,
search through it. So.
Floridians probably believe not a grizzly bear, but like a shark. You know.
A shark.
I feel like you'd have
Same
better
percentage.
odds fighting off a great white than you would a grizzly bear.
Well,
great whites
depends on your
usually-
swimming skills, first of all.
No, it just depends on
You
if
mean-
you can keep calm. I would imagine you just bop them on the nose or you go for the eyes.
Great
They'll
whites are
usually-
terrified of people, unless
the-
you look like a seal from the top
I
down.
wouldn't say terrified, but
No,
they're-
like they generally want nothing to do with
well,
it.
yeah, they don't want anything to do with you, but they're not scared of you.
That sounds- They're just
Depends.
screaming
I mean,
away.
they fight giant squids, do they not? Like,
Well, yeah, but
no.
there was a shark expert on Rich Roll's podcast, and he was talking about how it could depend on the color you wear, could depend on what you know.
sorry, that reminded me of something my dad told me a long time ago. when we were on like a little vacation or whatever, and this place is known for having sharks swimming around, but they're not dangerous ones. They're like actually, I guess you could say, fairly friendly to humans. Like they don't really mess with you.
The
And
hammerhead.
Side note, I was paddling a kayak out from the shore,
Mhm.
and I accidentally like kicked something with my foot, and it freaked me out. So I jumped on the kayak, and I looked down, and I see a baby shark, and I'm like, oh no, like hope
Fuck
I didn't
that.
kick that. Like it felt bigger than that. And then just after that, like a 6 or 7 foot long shark just right under my kayak. But it's one of the non like I guess you could say lethal
Still.
ones. Like
Oh no! I
Still
hope
puts
I
fear
don't
in you.
fall.
But yeah, my dad told me, he's like, yeah, don't wear yellow in the water, son. I'm like, why? Like, why yellow of all things? And he's like, legend has it, it's called yum yum yellow.
Yum,
Oh
yum,
my
yum.
god! The triple Y, dude.
He's like, yeah,
Sounds
if you
like
wear
some shitty candy brand.
well, it was apparently like back in the 80s, like they had diving suits that were like much more colorful. Like they had pinks, like greens, purples, blues,
Yellows, oranges, yeah.
yellows, stuff like that. And apparently the people who wore the yellows, like they got bit more frequently than people who didn't have it. So this is just what he said.
Yeah.
from
Well-
from what the shark expert says, black is more of an attractive color to great whites.
Because it's
than
like
other
a seal.
sharks.
It would make sense.
So why not just have a different color?
Well, for yellow, at least we know, a good contrasting balance would be red, which is the blood.
They
Which
might
is
be
why they-
attracted to that.
I don't know. To
I
be
say
like,
just
yeah,
go for
I love to
rainbow.
see yellow shorts with blood on them.
Zayd wants a pride wetsuit.
Yeah,
is
just
what
give me
he
a
said.
pride wetsuit. Fuck it. Every other
That'd
company's
be-
doing it.
That'd be a fashion statement.
You guys want to see a meme real quick?
I'd probably just take like a green one would be dope.
By the way, I love how almost every company is just rocking like their marketing scheme is just to do pride shit.
Well, it's Pride Month, so
Yeah, and then Chick-fil-A is just like fuck all of you.
Watch this.
Oh Jesus.
These memes, man.
my
I don't know what's happening, but it's pretty funny.
I saw another one I'll share with you after the podcast.
Yeah, I know. I would share it with you guys, but you know what? It's one of those sensitive things. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna really
Well,
talk
I
about
mean, it's actually true what that.
yeah, it
what that
is
meme
because
is
it's mainly
showcasing.
it's showcasing like large companies.
Yeah, it's basically
they're
just
full of
like
shit.
American
Yeah.
corporatism. That's like for 1 month of the year, it's like go gay pride. Like
We give
yeah.
a shit
or
about
like
you
we,
for
we
1
just
month.
we love pride in all shapes and forms, and then the second that this month ends, back to whatever they were doing before.
Yeah.
Like they forget all about it.
It's just horseshit.
It's a
Yeah.
well-oiled money-making machine.
Seriously.
What are you laughing at?
Just Willem Dafoe, bro. that's what I'm laughing at.
All I just remember is that scene from The Lighthouse. I don't even think about the Goblin or like any other.
Oh. Yeah.
That's all I think about.
Yeah.
God, that was such a good movie.
My
We've talked
God.
about the movie so much
Yeah.
on this
Yeah.
podcast.
Should be sponsored by them.
Very
You
sponsored
know who
by
I
a movie?
wish we would be sponsored by? Dr. Squatch. I feel like that would actually be a really
Yeah.
good fit for this podcast.
Honestly,
Considering-
guys. I stopped using deodorant recently. I was talking to Zayd yesterday about like some alternatives.
Because he's trying to be the French Adidas model.
Yeah,
He stopped
exactly.
using
You know,
deodorant.
We're trying to get a little
So-
smell wee wee.
I need to be more authentic.
Dr. Squatch would be a sick play.
Well, I use them every day.
I actually
Is
do.
it a
I've
soap
had their
bottle or what
They
is
have
it?
all different types of shit.
They,
So you can buy soaps. You
They
could
started
buy,
with bar soap. That was
Okay.
like their starting thing. But now they branched out. They've got shampoo. They've got deodorant. Do they have like liquid soap? I don't think so.
Probably.
I don't know, but I bet you it's all good because everything I bought from them, I've enjoyed very heavily.
Dude, I think they have like 15 to 20 different variations of bar soap.
Yeah.
my
And
God.
all natural ingredients.
And I want to buy all of them. But
Yeah, but yeah,
I want to try them
just
all.
makes no sense.
I got the Area 51. Ooh,
Was it good?
It was good.
I am currently using the pine tar. What is it? Pine tar, the
Mm.
black one. Like it was their first scent. I
Right now,
think.
I'm using the goat milk.
Goat
think-
milk. Oh,
I
dude,
think
that
that-
one's really good for facial.
I
Bro,
think
it's
that was my
hype.
dad's favorite. Was the goat milk, if
It's
I remember.
hype.
Yeah, it's my parents' favorite too. Like they switched completely to goat milk soap.
The citrus
specifically.
IPA was really nice too. That
Yeah.
one smelled really nice.
IPA? Does it
yeah,
have like
It was citrus IPA.
Does it have
They have like hops in it.
really?
Gives you kind of like a beer-ish smell, but it balances out with the citrus. So it's kind of like a blue moon, but with way more citrus notes.
Did you say they had a
Wish I
caffeine
knew what
one?
that was.
Yeah, they do. It's I actually tried that one. It was their cold brew bar, which was great.
And you get a buzz.
well, you don't get a buzz, but like if you want to just, if you're tired of like drinking coffee and you were, let's just say like a tea drinker, like if you drank black tea or green tea instead of coffee, I would say it's equivalent to that.
You're like, let me try to rub this on my nuts, see if it works.
Yo, squatch out, bro.
I mean, like, hey, wash your squatch, bro.
What?
Keep that squatch
Watch your
clean.
squatch, dog.
No,
What-
but I love their shit, man. I wish we could get sponsored by them. Maybe we
Same.
should write. We should.
No, we could hit
Yeah.
him
Let's
up.
reach out.
We'll
to
hit them up
yeah.
today.
The reason why they blew up was because their ads were really like
We should do
well
like some
made.
seriously involved ads too, where it's like we all just like stand up mid-show, walk out,
Yeah.
have like a pre-written ad or something
bro.
like that.
2 a.m.
Oh.
podcast, Dr. Squatch collab.
Fuck, dude, Zaid.
Dude, the 2 a.m. scent.
Oh.
Ooh. What would we do?
Oh.
What's our scent, boys?
Our scent?
What are we smelling like?
Mac and cheese, Doritos.
Get out of
queso-
here.
I'm
Get out of here. Mountain Dew and
Mountain
Doritos.
Dew and Doritos and queso dip.
The Kyle edition.
Dude, a Red Bull, Mountain Dew. Like we're just doing soft drinks here.
Yeah.
Red Bull, Mountain Dew, and Blue Monster.
No,
Yeah.
come on. We need to think about
Okay.
this. Let's
Okay,
Let's
that's a
ide-
2 a.m.
let's have idea sex for the audience here.
Idea
What is it?
sex.
What is the 2 a.m. bar soap? What is our scent?
I think we kind of just said it.
No, fuck
Okay.
that.
No, yeah,
Not-
I'm
fuck that?
I'm with
That
it.
is
What
a-
is the scent? Oh, hold on.
That's like our meme scent.
It's a degenerate scent.
Um,
Although I do like the smell of
L-
Red Bull though.
hold on.
Ironically enough, it's like
Yeah.
sweet tarts almost.
It is.
Laundry detergent.
No,
What? How does that relate to 2 a.m.?
we want natural.
Relax. When you mix it all together, it's not gonna be potent. All right. Relax.
Fucking relax.
Rusty guitar strings. I'm just kidding. No. Okay, now I'm fucking around. Lavender deodorant.
Or just say lavender. We're doing the bar soap right now.
Okay, fine.
Hummus
Lavender.
flavor?
Lavender, eucalyptus, chamomile, and a hint of. Wait, it's coming. Raspberry.
Interesting.
I liked the first two. You last me at the last two.
You like the last two?
I liked the first two.
Okay.
Lavender and it was lavender and what was the other one? I'm totally blanking. What was the second thing you said? It was lavender something chamomile. and then-
Eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus. I like lavender.
Chamomile.
Lavender and eucalyptus might be really nice.
Think about it. But then you get the sour and the sweet with chamomile and raspberry.
but imagine,
Mix it all together.
How'd you get sour and sweet with chamomile?
Just
Also, is eucalyptus like
smell-wise.
is eucalyptus like a? Would you say that's a sweet scent or would you say it's like a woody scent?
it's a woody scent.
Okay,
More of a wooden scent.
Mm-hmm.
I would say I like lavender and
Eucalypt.
eucalypt. I like the eucalypt. I like the lavender. I like maybe some aloe mixed into there.
Ooh.
So you get like a nice cooling sensation.
Aloe.
And then
We need to have an oddball
hemp.
choice.
that could be interesting.
Hemp smells kind of good sometimes.
Have like a hemp base or something like that.
Yeah.
That might be interesting. What
I think,
about
I
like,
think we just infuse it with a fuck ton of nicotine.
Why not?
Just drink
The nicotine.
Why not,
What's going
bro?
on, dude? Put glycerin in there anyway.
Jesus. No, I was thinking I'm kind of like maybe like a hangover cure thing. Like
Yeah.
maybe that would be like an interesting spin on it.
Like Stinson's Fixer Elixir, where it's like Mountain Dew mixed with Funyuns and
No, I'm trying to
Vinegar.
think like I want to do something with coffee because I feel like having a caffeine jolt in there, like because it's 2 a.m., that might be an interesting play. So maybe they can use as like you know how they all have like shredded oats or like some other type of thing that's in the
Mhm.
bar, so it's like a little abrasive. I think maybe we could use like coffee grounds
Yeah.
as like the abrasive element, and then maybe what should we do that would like pair with that really well? Like maybe we could do like
Some chocolate shit.
oh, how about this? There was a candle at
Cacao.
no, there's this like candle somewhere that I really liked the smell of, and I can't remember where it was from, but it was called like Grandpa's Study or some shit like that, and it was like tobacco,
ooh,
leather.
dude, I can already
and-
picture
and-
the atmosphere.
No, it was literally like Ron Burgundy's apartment. It was leather,
Burgundy's
cigars, and mahogany was the
Okay.
sense.
okay.
So I'm like thinking maybe with the coffee grounds you could do mahogany.
Black
you could
Panther
do-
sex cologne.
Maybe you could do like maybe do like some Cuban tobacco leaf or something.
Yeah.
Like just the scent of it maybe.
That's a
Bro,
classy
If
one.
you want something that could be like the classy 2 a.m. wake
if
up.
if we're being realistic though, our 2 a.m. smell would be Tiger Ball.
I love the smell of
Tiger Bomb does smell good.
That's what I'm saying. Realistically speaking, 2 a.m. I smell like Tiger
Dude,
Bomb.
I'll bring it out.
Yeah.
I'll bring it out on my
Max
bag.
strength.
I won't even use it. I'll just open it up and
Hey, Tiger
Yeah.
Bomb, we'd love to be sponsored by you. We use your products all the
we
time.
have
100%.
2 companies that we can hit up now.
That's true. And we got multiple pages here at the 2 a.m. podcast.
I'll push Tiger Bomb all day, dude. I use their. I got one of their. They have a pomade tin size of their
Yeah.
maximum strength. I put that shit on like at least every other day,
I'll
like
wear,
on my lower back,
Yeah.
on the knees.
Just it
Dude,
feels so good.
Dude, you want one of the coolest, best plays that you can do with Tiger Bomb, and you can use any strength you want, but you put it on this side of your forearms before you go to bed.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
dude,
relax.
I can imagine
Ooh.
myself, or at least one of us, doing like a sensual like rubbing commercial for Tiger Bomb.
Yeah.
And then we like make some like 80s porn music.
Getting
and just,
the
oh,
inside the
yeah.
creases.
Feel
Oh,
the tingling sensation of muscular relief.
And the relief of the. I don't even know what
I think we can agree that it's time to hit up these companies, bro.
it is. It's time. It is time to hit up these companies.
'Cause I
and
know-
it is time to subscribe to our YouTube channel and our 2 a.m. Clips channel.
He's not wrong.
And it's time to follow our Instagram and follow our lead with these episodes. Guys, Logan's going to send you off.
Well, you can leave if you're done. Thank you very much for joining us on this episode of the 2 a.m. podcast. Thank you very much, Zaid, for coming back. We all missed you very much. We're glad that Rica treated you well. She's been fair to you. As Saeed said, follow us on Instagram at the 2 a.m. podcast. You can also find us on Twitter. You can find us on TikTok as well. And most importantly, we're also on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all those other good streaming
Podcast
services for your
platforms.
podcast,
Mhm.
whatever you want. It's there. We got it. You can find us there. Also, as he also said, check us out YouTube at the 2 a.m. podcast or our Clips channel, the 2 a.m. Clips, if you don't want to watch us for over an hour,
Yep.
because we get it.
We get
You
it.
know,
We understand.
You're busy people.
You
You
know?
know, you got schedules you got to adhere to. Sometimes you only got 5 to 10 minutes. It's cool.
It's cool.
We understand, you know. We want you to enjoy us as much as possible. And we'd also like for you to speak to us. Leave a comment down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch you next time, everybody.
Yep. Peace.